eat it. I eat guitars like you for breakfast. Squier Classic Vibe 60s Strat Deep Dive. It's official. Squier is better than Fender. This is the Strat everyone can get into. Everything was better in the 60s. Title concepts. You never know what the title is going to be until I pick it. Hey, it's official. You are awesome because you're here and you're watching this video. That's all it takes these days. The bar for being awesome, it's pretty low. Okay, I've done the Classic Vibe 50 Strat. I've done the 70 Strat. They don't do an 80s Strat. They don't do a 90s. So we're left with the 60s. This was the last one. This is the one that I had to do to complete it. The set. I collect them all. This is the Squier Classic Vibe 60s Stratocaster in Candy Apple Red. And Sweetwater sent me this guitar for something else, for another video. So this isn't like a sponsored video, but I'm using the same guitar. And if that doesn't make sense, I don't really care. So that's where I got it from. Just wanted to let you know. You'll find out eventually. There'll be more videos and more things. And apparently now I'm playing a riff. But I was like, oh, I need to complete the trilogy, right? I mentioned that, 50, 60, 70. So now we have them all, and we can, or you, I mean, can go back and watch those older videos, see the 50s Strat video, see the 70s Strat video, see how things have changed over the years on my channel. It's actually quite interesting, you know? I always try to improve my videos, so maybe those videos were better. I don't know, you let me know. I remember buying the 50s Classic Vibe Strat and then doing a giveaway, and that was fun. It was really cool to do that. And then the 70s, I used it as firewood when I was camping. No, I'm just kidding. You know, you want to use good wood for a fire, right? Also kidding. I'm sure it would burn just fine, but I don't burn my guitars. I did see a video once, though. Some guy was burning an amp and a guitar. I think it was a tone challenge. I don't know. So what is the difference between the 50, the 60, and the 70 Classic Vibes when you compare the specs? The only major difference that I could see, and I took them side by side, was the wood of the body. And the 50 had a maple fretboard. That was a big difference. Otherwise, specs are pretty much the same. Same pickups, same hardware. You might see variations in the hardware inside. I don't really know. So the 60s, what a time. I wasn't there, but I heard things. There was a lot of stuff going on, you know. Okay, enough about the 60s. I don't really care. Let's talk about the guitar, because this is just an homage to the 60s, I guess, for some reason. Every single Squier Classic Vibe guitar that I've tried and or owned has been great. All of them. There's never been a dud. I've never experienced a lemon, you know. It happens, but I've been lucky enough. They're just solid. They're really good. They're absolutely worth the money. How much money? I don't know when you're watching this, so the best thing you can do is check the prices yourself by clicking on the affiliate links in the description. It's a good segue, right? And I've got you covered no matter where you are in the world. So say you're in Europe, click on the the Andertons or the Thomann links. Say you're in not Europe, click on the other ones. And if you're somewhere else, click on other things. I can't help you. You got to figure that out. I'll leave that up to you. The clicking of the internet, you got it. You can do it. So continuing on that tradition, I unboxed this guitar. And within, I'd say a minute, like it doesn't take long. I knew this was a great guitar already. Unless you hate Strats, then it's a horrible, horrible guitar. Gross. But I like Strats, so they have a purpose, you know. They're guitars, and that's their purpose. They make music and you play them. It's, you know, it's here to be a guitar for music. Excuse me. I want to lick the guitar. Candy apple. So let's talk specs from top to bottom. vintage style tuners, my favorite. Hey, my chair just farted. Vintage style tuners, bone nut, Indian laurel fretboard, 9.5 inch radius, 21 narrow tall frets, pretty standard 25.5 inch scale length, bolt-on neck, candy apple red poly finish over a NATO body. NATO, N-A-T-O. And if you were cutting the wood and accidentally ripped it and tore it, it would be a tornado. You're welcome. Good night, everybody. Dad joke. That's it. We're done. Vintage style synchronized trem. And 3 Fender designed Alnico single coil pickups, 5-way switch. Hear that? 5. 1 master volume, 2-tone. The bottom tone, which I really like, is for the bridge pickup. Every Strat should have that. Come on, why not? Let's quickly run through the tones, do some clean and dirty so you can hear the pickup selections, see how they vary. And there you go. And today I'm playing through my Princeton Reverb. It's got the blue 12-inch Celestian blue speaker. It's blue, and it's blue. And there's the mic. It's a ribbon, a Royer R10. Now, let's check out the weight. Put it on the scale here. Good weight. Pretty good weight. Feels nice. And let's pop open the pickguard to see what kind of electronics we can find inside here. From past experience, it's always been full-size pots and a nice switch. The switch feels good. So I just like to look inside. I'm always curious what they use inside because it changes. They use different parts all the time. So there you go. That's what's inside. Here's a quick measurement of the pickup resistance. It's numbers, and I'm showing you numbers, and I hope you like the numbers. And you can take those numbers, put them in a spreadsheet, and do some accounting or math or something. I don't know. Okay, now on to pros and cons. Pros. I really only have good things to say about this guitar. The setup, playability are awesome. No issues. Fit and finish are great. Everything's good. Everything's good. Comes with a free sticker on top. That's always good. I like the Indian Laurel fretboard. It looks nice. It looks like rosewood to me. And they pack it really well. The packaging, the box, I know that's a weird thing to mention, but they do package it really well. And my only con, and this is just a setup thing, the trem is so tight. You can't even, it's almost like it's decked, which I actually prefer. So, but if somebody got this and they're like, oh, I want to bend you know, with that, it's not moving. So it's just set up too tight. And that's it for cons. You know, that's just a personal taste. But... So if you're thinking of getting one of these, there's no reason not to. We also do a blue, and I believe it was a sunburst, maybe a 2-tone or a 3-tone sunburst. So I'll turn this over to you. Squier Classic Vibe. Best value guitar ever? Yes or no? In terms of the Fender side, I guess, you know. Or ever. Maybe you think ever. I don't know. You let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these guitars, the Squier Classic Vibe. Squier Classic Vibe. Studio. All right, as always, play guitar and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.